Hi everybody, my name is Cindy Ellers. I'm located in the central part of Wisconsin, and welcome to Cindy's Stamping Studio. You might notice something a little bit different tonight. I'm coming to you from my Kindle and not my phone. I don't know, phone has decided it is not going to connect and nothing I can do, I guess. And rather than not show up, I figured it was better than nothing. So I'm sorry for that technical difficulty, but what else is new, right? Um, let's see. While I wait, oh, Sally's on. Hi, Sally. Um, I mentioned I'm having difficulties tonight. I can't get my phone to uh, hook up for nothing. So that's the way it goes. Um, I want to go and just remind everybody that be sure to share my post if you have time. Leave me a comment and hit the like key or the love key, whichever you like. I'll have to learn not to go and move too fast. I have a couple more people joining. Dawn Wazinski. Well, hi, Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And not quite sure who else. Oh, Judy Vine. You must have changed your picture. I couldn't tell who it was at first, Judy. And I want everybody to know that it would be a lot clearer if my phone was actually working, but it's not. So we're going to use, hopefully that works. If you don't have a chance to watch my Facebook Live tonight, feel free to go and watch it on Thursday. And that will be on my blog, which is also called Cindy's Stamping Studio. Better yet, go and subscribe to my blog. You can, on the left hand side of the screen, there's a place to enter your email address. Just enter that email address and all of my blog posts will be delivered right to you. Hi, Deb Talowski. I'm glad you could join me. Cindy Howard is watching. Cindy was our winner last week of the door prize, and that's the other reason you want to go and leave me a comment, because every week I have a weekly door prize, and I have to tell you, I had over 70 comments on last week's Facebook Live. It was unbelievable, and I appreciate it so much. Okay. Also realize that I have a YouTube channel that's under my name, Cindy Ellers. And you can also subscribe to my channel. And I'm not, my Facebook Lives are the only thing that I'm posting on YouTube right at this point in time. And I just want everybody to know that next week, Tuesday, we have our technique class. And the technique is going to be called slimline cards. And that's the cards that are long. Hi, Arliss. Thanks for joining. I'll just repeat myself. As I was saying, if you notice things look a little bit different tonight, it's because my phone has decided it's not going to connect, and I am coming to you from my Kindle. From this side, it looks pretty good, but who knows, right? Right. The technique class is next Tuesday. There's still room if you'd like to join us. We meet in Neillsville at Schmitty's in the basement. That class is also available as a to-go class. So if that's something that you're interested in, why not send me an email and I will get the kit all ready for you and explain how it works. There's a email button. That was one thing I did new this week, was add a email button to my Facebook business page. So it's easier for you to get in touch with me. The other big thing that's coming up is our kit class at the end of the month. That is on Tuesday, September 29th. We also have a Christmas card class coming up. And they're going to be on the same night. The banquet room at Schmitty's is really good size, and I don't think it's a problem. Good lighting. We'll be able to social distance and the whole 9 yards. Okay, that was all my announcements. We have the stamp of the month. This is going to be different doing it tonight, but we'll get through it. The stamps to choose from is Life is Beautiful. The other two is Celebration Tidings. That one can be found on page 58. It's this one right here, right there. And Merry Moose. They're all three are located in the August to December mini catalog. The Merry Moose is found on page 27. So if you'd like to get in on that, all you have to do is send me an email with your choice, understanding that if the one that you like wins, I'd really appreciate it if you would purchase that stamp set from me. And what you get is the stamp set and 4 cards that I designed so that when you receive them, you can go and make these 4 cards using your new stamp set. Okay, so that's that. The other thing, you can go to my blog to get my September host code. I can't show it to you tonight because, of course, it'd be backwards. The Stampin' cut and embossing machine is, if you haven't ordered it yet or if you need one, this is something to consider. It takes the place of the Big Shot. It works great. It's a lot lighter, and I like it a lot. If you need more information, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Hi, Mary Dukes. I'm so glad you could join me tonight. And the other thing that Stampin' Up! Has going on right now is called Get and Go promotion. In addition to the regular starter kit, which costs $99, and you receive $125 of product, new recruits will also receive enough cardstock to make 16 cards, a pack of rhinestone basic jewels, the So Much Love stamp set, and the Queen Anne's lace stamp set, all for their first event. So you receive not only $135 worth of product you can pick out, but enough cardstock to make 16 cards, some rhinestone jewels, and 2 stamp sets. So it's a great deal. You can be a hobby demonstrator, which most of my downline are hobby demonstrators, or you can try and make it a part-time business or a full-time business. Give it some thought. Your upline, and we'll get you signed up. The other thing is I got mail this week. I got this from Stampin' Up! Sarah and Shelley signed it, and what it was for was 10 years with Stampin' Up! So I got a pin. I think they're doing away with the pins, but I still got one. So that's pretty nice. Kind of happy to get that. Okay, now, tonight's stamp set that we're using is, it's going to be backwards. Life is Beautiful. It can be found in the August to December mini catalog, and it it is also something that is being used for the stamp of the month. Okay, I'll put that back here. That's a good place for it. Okay, I'm going to save this card. Show you next week. Um, as I mentioned before, we have the Christmas card class going on. Hi, Rita. Thanks for joining me. Thank you, Arliss. I'm pretty proud of that. We have the Christmas card class at the end of the month. I have 8 cards for you to pick from, and what you do is you pick your favorite that you would make that night. I cut it out, and let me know, of course. And I cut it out and have it all ready for you. We meet at Schmitty's on Tuesday, September 29th, and you stamp and put your card together. So I just wanted to show you. Let's see, how does that work? Yeah, this is the first one with this snowman. Here is the second one with the green foil. Number 3 card with snowflakes and silver bells. This is the number 4 card with the red poinsettias. Isn't that pretty? I really like how this one turned out. The number 5 card is the white poinsettia. Number 6 is this snowman card on crumb cake cardstock. Number 7 is the Merry Moose in the forest. And the last one is the silver bells on shaded spruce cardstock. So if you're interested in joining us for that class at the end of the month, and again, it is also available as a to-go class, get in touch with me. Hit that email button on my business page and I will get you all set up. Okay. Oh, don't forget to leave me a comment. That puts you in the drawing. And like I said last week, I had so many comments that both sides of my piece of paper, 70 comments. So out of 70 people, my winner for the Facebook Live door prize is our own Janet Fortin. So Jan, you get half a package of the holiday rhinestone basic jewels. I'll get them out in the mail to you tomorrow. And enjoy. Isn't that great? So make sure you leave me a message, or rather not a message, a comment, so that you get in on the drawing for next week. Okay. Tonight's card, as I told you, is the Have a Beautiful Day? No, it's not. It is Life is Beautiful. Okay, and this was a $1 million stamp set. So a demonstrator that had $1 million in sales got to design this. And I can't remember her name right off the top of my head. Leanne Graff. That's who it was. So that's the one I'm using tonight. We are also going to use the Wrapped in Texture mini embossing folder. Okay, let me get I'll have to hold it up all the time. Let me get my packet. We are going to be using rich raspberry cardstock for our base. It measures 5.5 by 8.5 and is scored at 4 1/4. The layer that I'm using is Bumblebee, and I've already run it through my stamping cutting machine, but this is how you would run it through your machine, sideways like this, making sure the fold always goes into the embossing machine first, so it works. You won't have any problems ever with it jamming or anything like that. Okay, I am also using plaid tidings designer series paper, and I will put that right on my layer right now. So you can see what it looks like. Debbie Vine is watching. Well, hi, Debbie. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. As you can see, my phone decided it wasn't going to cooperate at all tonight, and so I'm coming to you from my Kindle. This is what our layer looks like with the plaid tidings designer paper on the bottom, the wrapped in texture embossing folder on the top. We're going to take a piece of our braided linen trim, 8 inches worth, and we're going to go and tie a cheater's knot. So I will do that right now. I hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend and got to relax. We got to go to a cookout, which was fun. We liked that a lot. Okay, so I've tied my cheater's knot, and what I do is I take my fine tip glue and wrap it around there and have a loop. Then I can lay it on my layer like so and tape the ends on the back. And take our snips, and then we cut the loop and trim the ends up. So it looks like that. Okay, then I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock and the rectangle stitched framettes and run that through my embossing cutting machine, and then it'll look like that. We are now going to stamp. I'm going to take the tree, and it works out best with these larger stamp sets to set them right down on my desk. I'm going to use, I hold it back is better, yes. I'm going to use Early Espresso ink up my tree. And get my paper piercing mat. And I'm going to center the tree and then the tree will look like this. Okay? And because it's a fall card, I'm going to take the leaves. That was one nice thing about this particular stamp set. It can be used for all seasons. Fall, winter, spring. So I think this is going to be a great set. Might as well stamp my hello. Oh, that turned out very nice. I stamped the hello, or does it look better so you can see it? Right about there. Okay. And now I'm going to stamp my leaves using Cajun Craze. Okay, so when you stamp it one time, it looks like this. I'm going to stamp it again. So then it looks like this. Okay, now clean it. And now I'm going to use Bumblebee ink. I don't know why I get myself full of ink every single time. Goodness. That's how it looks. That's how that looks. And we're going to stamp it again. And one more time. There. So now this is what our front piece looks like. I'm thinking if maybe tomorrow with the weather, who knows, maybe I can get on and do another Facebook Live this week or something. But hopefully you can get the gist and figure out what's going on. I always post a close-up of the card. I am now going to go and take dimensionals. You're not having fun if you don't get full of ink. Well, that's the truth. Must be having fun, because there's certain ink pads that are so juicy. I always end up wearing them. And I'm going to put dimensionals on this rectangle. And go and remove the backs real quick. And now I'm going to put it on my layer. Okay. That's what it looks like. Let's take some Tombow white glue. And let's put it on our card base. There. Now that's what it looks like. This is our card. Time to do the inside. I have a strip of plaid tidings to go and I like to go and add leftover. It's a great way to use leftover designer series paper and decorate the. And I'm going to use, oh, that's right. I'm going to use Early Espresso and that turned out very nice. Life is beautiful. I plan to send this card out. I like sending out hello cards. I like sending out cards, period. And I hope you get some inspiration to send out your own cards. And here's our inside. There we go. And here's the outside. But I'm not quite done. I have some rich raspberry sequins that I want to put on the front to just add. I added them right here just to add some dimension. Okay, that's my card tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were able to get some, be able to see it good enough. Well, my mother joined us. Thank you. Hi, Mom. Like I said, my phone decided it wasn't going to cooperate. No way, no how. So I just might go and do an impromptu Facebook Live tomorrow during the day. See if that helps. I'll have to come up with a new card, though, with the same stamp set, I'm thinking. Okay? So I appreciate everybody tuning in and putting up with the graininess. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. And join me next week. I certainly hope my phone cooperates. And we will have another Facebook Live with another stamp set. It'll be on Monday, not Tuesday, Monday, February 14th. Okay? Thanks so much. Have a great rest of the week.